don't remember how much I needed to... I'll check here, but I don't think you're going to have what I want.
What goods have you got?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, garbage. Think there's going to be anything here that I can craft from? No. Alright. Let's go back to the Bastion. Let's see if we can upgrade my axe. And see if we can, well, I know we can get the jet fuel out. Hey, where'd you go before, Dad? Where am I at for the fuel? I have 24. I only have 3. Hoping for a little more than that. Anvil's this way. Can't believe I just kicked Falk out. But he was murdering innocent people.
Well and good, but protection against radiation?
He doesn't sell that, does he?
I want to buy some stuff. Of course.
You don't sell the fuel, do you? Oh, you do? You have 3. Yeah. Any more Iridium?
Now time for a little music.
Do I have enough? Otherwise, I'll have to find somewhere. No. Oh, man, I need 60. Yikes. Okay. 60 of them. What am I at? 20, 24? 34. Let's go to the Morcons. We'll go to the other bases here. I do want it upgraded. I want to go to the end of the game with a good weapon. I don't know if you can upgrade it after that, but I do want a good weapon. Kids are loud. You're not a merchant. There's somebody up there. I don't believe he's gonna sell jet.
Aren't you making this a little too easy?
You heard about it.
Steady, man.
Oh,
I got nothing to prove.
listen, nothing to prove.
The old man. Teach me something about fighting.
Did he teach me the armor?
Happy to.
See defense? He isn't. Who's defense? Protection. Oh, ghost days. Oh, well, let's go back.
Don't think about it.
Really? That's so.
Attila?
Teach me something.
Happy to. What'll it be?
Let's do some more armor. Not enough con. Do I want to put points into that? No, there's no point putting points in that anymore.
What
All right.
a load of crap.
I don't know if you'll sell me.
Show me
You
what
have
you
any of
got.
that I need, but we'll find out.
My pleasure.
No. Well, you do have that. Probably don't have
Good to
it.
see you.
You guys usually have garbage.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
Garbage. Um. Not very many merchants here, is there? The arms dealer is this way.
What's up with you?
Are you up top?
Nothing. I was just lost in my thoughts. I'm happy for Attila.
I don't believe
The fact that he
it's.
even picked up a gun is weird. All he ever did before was moan. I'm too old, too weak. You know the spiel.
No, there's Lazar, so it's not where Lazar is. So he must be
The
up
ones
top.
won all the arena fights.
Or they must be up top. We'll
It
look
gives
at
him
he or she.
courage.
And then we'll check out. We got the Elves and.
Nothing? He's dead? Lucky bastard.
Oh yeah, here he is. That's where he is. We still got the Elves and the Outlaws to check out.
Show me what you got.
Sure.
Oh, you don't really have crap. All right. Upward to. Need quite a bit more Heridium. I don't know if I'm gonna find it.
This ain't gonna work.
Well, Vicky sells it or not.
What you got?
Only the best here.
No, not really. Not really. I don't think I have anything I want. No. Alright. Okay, there's merchants up there. I don't know if Mick's gonna have it. Probably up top. It's-
Hey, not so fast. The deal was I let you in once. That's it. One time only. So scram! Buddy, you aren't allowed to be here. Fuck off!
Give me 50 shards.
Maybe this will convince you to let me through.
You know the deal. You weren't here. If I see you again, I'll throw you out on your ass. I never saw you.
Good for you.
Oh, there you are again. Interested in a trade?
That's what you got.
Show me what you've got.
My pleasure.
He sells regular Elix. I'm gonna buy all those. You don't have my Heridium. Yeah. Tempted to buy the Elix.
Thanks for your business. See you around.
Now, scrap merchants, no, you're garbage.
Then show me what you got.
Sure.
Iridium. You're pointless. I really doubt she's gonna have what I want.
I can't agree with that.
And you just figured that out now, or?
Nope. Alright. We'll try the Elbs.
Walls don't help if the...
Hoping to have at least one Elix. I believe I do. Because that guy won't sell me anything. What about you?
Correct.
Oh.
Log, 1 weekly ration dispensed to 348-9-4.
Here you go.
Here's your
Drug
Elix.
addict.
Let's trade.
Sure, fine, whatever.
Okay, so I want to buy this. Because then I gotta buy 3 shields. Buy that. No Iridium. God dang it. I don't know where's a good place to get it. Might not be able to even upgrade. Been everywhere. Wait. I don't think Scrappy won't sell it to me, though. But if I sleep, they might have it, right? Let's try it. I believe in the first one, if you slept for so many, like a day, full day or whatever, they replenish. Let's try that. And then we got to get a jet fuel in. Sleep into morning. We'll do sleep to evening, sleep to morning, and then we'll try our smithy. Sleep till midnight. Sleep till morning. Alright, we'll check. I haven't paid attention if this is a thing. Guess I wasn't. I should have paid attention.
Lone warriors.
I want to buy some stuff.
Of course.
Alright. Iridium. Yeah, it has 4. Who had the others? Was it the... I think it was the clerics, right? I believe it's the clerics.
Remember what Elix can do. Remember.
By
what
the
it can
shield.
turn us
What do I
into.
need for the shield? I
It's
need
better
her...
to stick to the reliable advantage of
Oh, didn't I
technology.
buy it?
Now time for a little music.
Oh, I don't have enough
This is
Elix.
Herbert from
Anyway.
New York.
Alright. Alright. Don't have any Iridium laying around, do we? Like a crate of them. believe it's the clerics. Have 8. Still not enough. You?
What goods have you got?
Of course.
No. Supposed to have it.
Hello.
What goods have you got?
Sure.
I'll buy that though. We might have to say the heck with it.
You up for a trade?
Sure.
I'll buy those. Upsetting. Upsetting. Alright. I'm not gonna spend all night trying to go back and forth on this. We'll go back to Bastion. Put in our jet fuel, jetpack stuff, and we'll go on with the quest. My bad, I should have paid attention to what I was needing and made sure I had enough. I got quite a few tanks though, don't I? 12? What? I got an achievement. We'll see how far I can fly now. Still not that far. Alright, let's go back here. Super sad I didn't get my 60. How many do I have? Oh, well, I'll drink that. $38. So I'm still... What? Wait, 38? That's it? Yeah, 38. That's it. Yeah, so I'm not gonna find enough.
Terrain unstable. Recommend caution.
See that in the waterfall? What was the flashing? There's something behind here. Rocks. I like how long my stamina lasts though when I'm running. There he is.
Critical risk. Recommend immediate evasion.
Finally. I thought I'd never find you.
Jax, you're here. You came to save my life?
Actually, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Should I ram my gun down your throat now or after you explain things?
What gun?
I see. I take it you've spoken to the Skyands.
Did you really think you'd keep your story secret forever?
No, but I hoped I'd get the chance to
Stick my
explain
axe
everything
down his
to you
throat.
before the invaders did.
You've had plenty of chances. If things hadn't turned out this way, you probably would have taken the secret to your grave.
Maybe you're right, but perhaps we should get out of here before...
You're not going anywhere. Not until you tell me everything you've done.
Dropping frames.
To me, to humanity.
Well, seems I don't have much choice. All right, let's talk about it if we must.
When did you find out about the comet heading for Magalan? Was it before or after you started planning to live forever?
The comet wasn't the beginning. I first sighted it 5 years before it crashed here. But even before that, years before, when I was still a young man, I observed a much more significant phenomenon in the sky.
The singularity.
All my research, all the observations, all the calculations, they all told me this was an incredible discovery. It was the answer to all the questions humanity had ever asked, and more. Much more than that. But I didn't have the resources then to fathom its true nature. Then, years later, when the Infinite Skies Corporation was founded, I had my chance. Unlimited resources. Everything I needed. And still, I couldn't really comprehend what I was seeing. It seemed to turn all the laws of physics, all the laws of nature, on their head. The results of my research and the lessons I learned from the Singularity's behavior brought me fame and the recognition of my colleagues. But even when many of them tried to denounce me, I continued my research, though I soon reached the limits of what I could learn.
How did you create ELEX?
I didn't. It was there all along, in the Singularity itself. ELEX is a part of it. It just needed to be modified and adapted to humans. I was getting old then, increasingly aware of my mortality. I realized I would never reap the rewards of my work if I didn't...
Find a way to live forever.
Yes. Even there, the Singularity helped me set the wheels in motion. But I couldn't do it down here on Magalan. I had to go up, to the Singularity itself. It was the only place with the right conditions. But the journey would have taken far too long. I needed a faster way. A technology you've seen for yourself. It's been a feature of the skies for years, ever since the war against the Alps.
You mean the strange ring the hybrid created?
Correct. An artificial wormhole. A bridge from this world to another. I sent a group of scientists through it. They came back more than 160 years later as highly developed, immortal beings.
Why didn't you go yourself? Why leave it to others?
Because of the comet. This rock, this tremendous destructive force on a collision course with our world. I was afraid if I went with them, we'd return to a planet reduced to rubble and dust.
And that's exactly what happened. You didn't stop it. Whether you were here or on the other side of the galaxy.
It wasn't a question of whether it would hit Magalan. The question was whether humanity would survive.
You could have saved the planet. You could have changed the comet's course with your spacecraft.
I tried. I was the one who started projects like Cassandra and Callahan. But when panic breaks out, well, few people are willing to pull together for a common cause.
That's true there.
How did the first ELEX get into the comet?
My Cassandra scientists had to hurry once they reached the Singularity. They quickly had their first success. They sent Blue ELEX back to us on a carrier rocket. But soon after launch, it became clear it would never reach Magalan. A fatal miscalculation they could do nothing to correct. But the rocket could reach the comet that was fast approaching the planet. So they steered it onto its path, and soon, the ELEX was here, and my work could begin.
Your work to prolong your miserable life at the expense of millions of other lives.
Yes, a tragedy, I admit.
Huh.
How did you manage to smuggle all those scientists aboard Cassandra without anyone realizing it?
At first, nobody knew anything about the comet or any spacecraft. Of course, once things were in the open, I was forced to share my research with everyone. Research that might save a lot of lives, maybe all of them. But Cassandra was to be my project. I kept it secret to make sure it didn't suffer the same fate as Callahan. All people did was argue, blaming mistakes on each other. I couldn't allow that to happen with Cassandra. So
you got rid of anyone who could have talked about it, right?
it was a dark time. Not one I'm proud of.
Your scientists, or whatever they are now, spoke of the singularity as if it were a god.
Isn't it? It contains secrets that no one, not even I, could ever discover. Not in 1,000 lifetimes of research. It gives eternal life. It creates new life forms from nothing. It decides whether we all live or die.
Principal Teac says it's moving towards us. It could hit us at any moment. And from what you're telling me, this is nothing like a simple comet. This will destroy us all.
So what is it, if not pure divinity?
Stop fucking with me! How do we stop it, genius?
The Skyands have been set on their path from the very beginning. It's this plan that drives them. It's their reason for being. The reason anyone who gets in its way is destroyed.
Oh yeah? So what is this plan?
All in good time, Jax. We need to survive this war before we can move on to the next one.
What about the DNA replication? Why did you share your genes with me?
I've been trying to prepare the planet for the arrival of the Skyands for years. That's what the Albs and their directive were for. And for a while it was working. But once the Albs set up the first converter in the lands of the Free People, the tide turned. The hybrid, that thing I was a part of once, sensed resistance among the Albs. There were a lot of skeptics and even saboteurs, especially among the technicians. The foundation of a hostile group, the Separatists, became inevitable. But there you were, a highly effective and confident commander. Even then, your willpower was a thing to behold. I replicated my own DNA with that of the Alb with the greatest mental strength I could find to protect myself and my legacy. It was a backup, if you will. Being in the hybrid capsule prevented me from doing anything as mundane as procreating.
That explains your interest in my son. But you won't be going near him again. I'll make sure of that.
After the replication, your willpower became even stronger. You were the only one who could resist being promoted to Alexander. Even implanting a control chip in your head had little effect. That's one reason I chose you to establish and lead the Sixth Power. If anyone can stop the Skyands, it's you.
Where does this great willpower come from? What did you do to me that even the Skyands don't understand?
The gifts to exercise great power over ELEX are rooted in the configuration and harmonies of an individual's DNA. And willpower is one of these gifts. There are others, such as superhuman creativity or imagination, or superhuman strategic and mathematical problem-solving. You and I are not just the humanoid anomalies the Skyands would have us believe. We are ELEX elementals, my friend. Our gifts give us the power to shape both ourselves and the fate of the world.
Why the Sixth Power? Why so much effort?
Because the Skyands want to level the planet, and I no longer have the power to stop them. I'm not one of them anymore. I'm their enemy.
Who can blame them for wanting you dead? All these elaborate schemes, all that effort, for such a long time.
Well, that's the price of eternal life, and I'm paying it now.
And so is everyone else, you bastard. You're nothing but a murderer.
Maybe, but the Skyands are far worse. Just think of the sheer scale of what they're doing.
And what about what we did in those converters? Squeezing the ELEX out of people.
What is it you want, Jax? Justice? World peace? What's that compared to standing before God and being granted eternal life?
You've done nothing but lie and manipulate me. Well, I'm done. The super soldier you bred to serve you quits right here and now.
There's no need for us to be at odds, Jax.
Of course there is. It's the only way I'll ever be free.
Fine, if that's the way you want it. Just don't expect me to give up without a fight. If I win, I promise to honor your legacy. Your work will not have been in vain.
Enough talking. Let's end this now.
As you wish.